Okay, it's race day, everybody. We're here at the British race, the British Grand Prix at Guildford, and we had a pretty impressive practice session at the end of the last video, and let's see if we can transform that form into a good solid race result now. And again, let's hope both drivers can equally contribute to the team's points tally, rather than it just being, at the moment, Lara doing all the hard work. You know, Gomes, this is your D-Day, basically. How you function in this race will determine whether or not I replace you this season. So, the pressure's on. The pressure's on the driver now. He's got to bring it together. He can't keep moping about. Not good enough. He's made a great start for a change. He's hustling. To be fair, he's hustling. Lara's moving up nicely. Nicely does it. Come on, Gomes. Come on, Gomes. Gomes, get your elbows out. Come on. That's it. Get your elbows out. Throw your weight around a bit. That's it. Go on. Too soft. He's too soft, look. He's just leaving the door wide open for people to come past him. Come on, Gomes. You're going backwards now, Gomes. You're going backwards. That's not good enough. Oh, come on. Don't you use your mirrors, mate? Can't you see where the other cars are coming from? And defend. Come on. Underneath your feet there's these things called pedals. You know, the right one that makes a lot of noise, that's the one you should be putting your foot on and keeping your foot on. The other one, that slows you down. Don't use that one ever. Okay? Just work that loud pedal. Come on. Come on, Gomes. Don't lose more places, please. No, Gomes. This is just playing right into the exact. Whoa, a couple of cars crashed there. And stuck in the middle of the track, nicely avoided. But this just proves the point. Gomes is not a competitive enough. Oh, look, and he spins and loses the car. What a clown. Gomes, you're done. Your career at Gaming for Fun CWATTYESO Racing Team is over. You've just, in 3 laps, managed to make up my mind that you are not good enough to remain with this team. Sorry, Gomes. You're done. The exit door is over there. You will be going through it, and you will not be coming back. After this race, I will sign a replacement for you. It's disappointing, because again, Lara's proving you can get results out of this car, whereas Gomes is not. If I put a driver in the car, I get results. So Gomes, goodbye. You are the weakest link. It's a shame. I had hope for him. I had, you know, he was young. He's a young guy. I had hopes he would develop into a better driver. And, you know, he would become one of the mainstays of my team that I would build around. But he's not. He's not good enough. You know? As a guy I once played golf with many years ago would say, he's really not that good. The problem with Robert is that Robert doesn't listen. And Robert, he's not that good. And yes, that's exactly how he sounded. "13th place. 13th's an unlucky number, Gomes. You know, you stay in that position, you're fired. You know, don't need to be Donald Trump or Vince McMahon to say, "You're fired." Okay, because you will be. There's so much room on the inside there. You could have gone through if you hadn't hit the brakes. Stop using the brakes. Can I take brakes off Gomez's car so he doesn't have the opportunity to slow down? Might that be an improvement for him if he can't back out of overtakes and stuff? Possibly. Cut his brake cables. Sorry Gomez, you've got to keep going faster. You're not allowed to slow down. Maybe put a bomb on his car and then it'd be like speed. You know? If you drop below 70 miles an hour at any point on the track, Gomes, kaboom. And what's worse is he's behind a car that has mechanical issues. Look. The 12th place car isn't running at full performance and reliability and he still can't get past it. What a joke. What a joke. Can't believe it. I really can't. I can't believe I'm stuck with this clown. He was so good at the start. The first race of the season, he did awesome. He got crashed into on the opening lap, had to make a pit stop for a new wing, managed to come back and get an absolutely awesome result. After Faith Anthony, who I was considering going to be my driver for this season, she managed to bin the car after 3 laps. Gomes was the guy that kept it all together, and in the early part of the season, he brought me all the results. But ever since his house fire, he's just ain't been at the races, has he? He's just not been at the races. His head's gone. He's lost his bottle. He's lost his mojo. And quite frankly, I can't afford to keep him on. He's just dead weight at this point. I need another Lara in my team. Look at her, she's just comfortably leading the race. At this point, she's just cruising round, doesn't break a sweat, doesn't bat an eyelid. She's easy going, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy Japanesey, you know what I'm saying? Gomes is still trying to get himself up the field, but look at him, he's just in the pack, he's just in the bunch, not doing anything. This video's quite negative and quite down at the minute because of that. The guy's irritated me. He's just not listening to me. I keep telling him and telling him that he's got to buck it up, he's got to perform better, and he's not doing it. So unfortunately, you know, I can't keep being looked at and treated like a mug, which is what he's doing. So unfortunately for Gomes, he's gonna see the side of me that you don't want to see. You know, I try to be a happy guy, try to have fun, but if you're not doing your job, then I will come down on you like a ton of bricks. And 18th place, Gomes, is not something you should be excited about. I honestly can't believe I'm watching him for so much time in this race. Although Laura's down in 15th now, how did that one work out? Is it because she pitted and no one else has pitted yet? Potentially. Yeah, she's up to 11th again now. And she's back up to 3rd place. Well done, Lara. Oh, no. Go on, keep that guy behind you. Just losing a few places now, as some of the better cars start to come past the race now. After the first round of pitch stop starts to sort itself out and the grid takes its more, you know, predicted look. Come on, Laurie, you can't afford to lose too many more positions in this race, really. He was running first for, you know, the majority of it, and now all of a sudden you're down in 7th. And Gomes is now in 11th, so actually it's about where we actually qualified, I suppose. Well, where the practice, you know, result finished. The race has now sort of pretty much taken the practice grid. It's a tough one. Laura's now dropped down to 8th? Really? Wow. Okay, this second stint's not working out very well for us at this point in time. I mean, obviously I've picked the conservative sponsor target for this race, so I've only got to finish in the top 16 to make a little bit of money, to make a little bit of bank, but the way the race started, I was expecting bigger things from Lara. The fact that Gomes is catching her up on track, he's going to come past the 9th place man. So now he is right behind Lara on track. Somehow that doesn't seem fair, does it? Really? It doesn't seem like a fair reflection on the drivers, because Lara is better than that. And Gomes. It's still too late for him. I've made my mind up. I'm committed. He's gone. He can't do anything now to, you know, change my mind. He's got no comeback, no appeals. He's out of hopes. He's on, you know, he's on death row now. He's, you know, it's his hour. He's been called. The chair is waiting for him. He's dead to me. He is dead to me now as a driver. Okay, another pit stop. Let's put you back onto softs. Your parts are looking fine, nothing's running out, nothing's going to fail because we've worked on the reliability. We shouldn't be we shouldn't have any concerns with part failures and reliability going over the next few races, because all our parts now are pretty much been tickled and tweaked by our mechanics between races. Why am I conserving fuel with Lara? It's a bit strange when I watch some of these videos back and then do this commentary. I can't quite think what I was thinking at the time, why I would ever put a driver on conserve fuel. I'm trying to extend her stint? What am I doing? I fail at race strategy sometimes. I'm trying to determine how I can get her into higher positions and overtake the cars in front of her. I don't know. Unless I'm getting her to push really hard on the... Yeah, oh look, 8 laps. 8 laps. I can have her running on high engine mode then. Her brakes are a bit iffy at 49%, but they should last. Again, I don't really want my drivers touching the brakes. You shouldn't need to use them. There's no reason to go slow or slow down. You're in a fucking race. Keep driving fast. Overtake the cars in front of you. If you're slowing down, you're doing it wrong. You know, it's like in your road car. You don't touch the brakes ever in your road car. It slows you down. You don't want to slow. It takes you longer to get where you're going if you go slow. Just use the loud pedal, the one on the right. Keep pressing that one. Low fuel, low fuel. She's almost out of fuel, bless her. I ran her right to the end on that stint. Now we can pretty much just go to the end of the race now. Good. Good stop. Good fueling. Good tyres. No mistakes. Mechanics are learning a little bit. Although she's now down in 9th place. Again, it's not quite a fair reflection on how the race started, because she did so well at the start, and then I guess over the time we've just been swallowed up by everyone around us. Although everyone is pitting, so she's going to be in 8th place with some clear track around her in a minute when these guys come in. So maybe comfortable end to the race for Lara. Top 10 finish. Nice haul of points. Jar has spun. Look at Gomes, down in 14th. I'm being nice and quiet now, aren't I? I'm just watching the race now. I'm just seeing it to its end. There's not really a lot to add at this point. I can't really comment on a great deal. I can't really see who's gaining any more positions, really. Gomes might be able to get to 11th if he puts his, you know, his race head on. Lara is going to struggle because she's on the opposite tyre to the people in front of her, so they're going to be going quicker than her. So it looks like 8th and 12th is my predicted finish at this point. It's okay, I suppose. It'll increase my gap over some of the teams lower than me in the championship. Move me towards my season's objective quite nicely. Give me a bit of a breather, bit of breathing room. Your suspension's failing, is it, Lara? I do notice this track has a slightly bumpy bit. There is a bit of a lumpy bumpy bit in it where the car does tend to bounce and jump. I don't know whether you've seen that when I've been a bit close and zoomed in. We're okay. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. We're moving into the latter parts of the season now. There can't be that many more races ahead, actually. We must be on the final legs now. Keep losing track of actually how many races we've done at this point. I know this is like episode 11 of my series. This must be about, what, the 7th race, I think, of the season, possibly? We must have, what, about 3 more after this? Few retirements. That gives Gomes an extra position. That's a bit of a bonus to him. But too little too late from him. Lara was going to struggle to catch those guys on the super soft tyres. So he's got 10th now. Wow. No, you're still dead to me, Gomes. Got to maintain it, you know. This is no chance. He hasn't earned a reprieve. You know. He's dead. He's out the door. He's replaced. I've got to be firm. Got to rule this team with a firm iron hand, I'm afraid. Can't let these drivers keep getting away with all this stuff. If they're not doing their job, you fire them. Simple as that. No rule break from us. We're going to always keep our noses clean. It's not worth the risk. 7th place and 11th. Well, again, good points haul. Gomes is still currently our highest placed driver, although Lara is closing in on him and will overtake him. How are we looking in the 7th place in the team? With a nice gap to ZRT in 10th. That'll do nicely. I don't think there's going to be too many people in social media talking about us. Oh, XPC Sport and Central Sports Network seem to like us. They think we had a good result. Delighted with the high finish position. It could have been better. It could have been better. I would have been happier if Gomes had pulled his finger out, but hey ho. It's time to replace him. It's time to hit that driver market. Find someone unemployed who wants to race for us and get him in the car. There's plenty of candidates out there. I've scouted enough people. Okay, I might have to pay a bit more money, but at the end of the day, points mean prizes. And if I'm getting more points, I'm going to be winning more prizes and making more money, which will offset any costs of paying for a better driver. So, sorry Gomes, you sat at 0% morale. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You're gone. you're dead to me. You know? So, let's get the driver replaced. Marketability of the team's going up nicely. Yeah. There's a lot of positives. We lost a little bit of money because obviously we went conservative on the race strategy, on the sponsors, but you know, that's something we can fix quite easily. Again, if I get a good driver to replace Gomes, I'll feel more confident about taking the higher level. And he reckons he's still listening to offers. Well, you know what? I hope you are listening to offers, mate, and I hope you get some because you're going to need it. Otherwise, you're going down the job centre and you'll be signing on in the next video because I am going to replace you. I am. Ooh, she's a good driver. Smoothness is a bit of an issue. But apart from that, pretty good stats. That she's got no marketability though. Because she's boring, apparently. And she wouldn't want to race for me anyway. Well, you know what? I don't want you to race for me because you're boring. Love. Yeah, Lara is absolutely delighted. Look, I try and big him up and he just doesn't want to know. The guy should take some of my fluoxetine tablets because he clearly has depression of some kind. He could do with a bit of a boost. I just hope he gets the help he needs when he's at a different team. Because I haven't got time to deal with him anymore. So yes, let's get him gone. Let's get rid of Gomes. Bye bye, Andre. I would have liked Maisie Jones, but she's not. She won't join me. What else have we got then? He won't. Ooh. Nope, she's not interested. What about Harry? What about young Harry Webb there? Look, 18 years of age. Got quite the potential. He's interested. He wants to join. He's an optimist. He's a little bit crash happy, but hey ho. He's got to be in competition with drivers to crash into them, which is more than Gomes is at this point in time. Let's have a look how his stats compare. Okay. Gomes beats him on cornering, consistency, and feedback. That's about it. And there's the house fire trait that kills absolutely Gomez's morale. You know what? I think Webb's a better driver. Webb is definitely a better driver, and he's young. He's only 18. He's got time to develop and improve. He's definitely got time on his side. Adaptability, overtaking, smoothness. Oh, this guy's good. I want this guy in my team. His salary isn't too important. Status isn't too important. So let's make him equal status, you know. That's fair enough. Wages are fairly important to me. Okay, so he is going to want to get paid a lot more than Gomes. Okay. 600 million. I'd prefer a short contract. Well, I'm going to give you 2 seasons. Potentially. Or a season and a bit. I'd prefer a signing on fee. Yeah, everyone does. 420 grand. 5... race target, 3rd or above. This is where it could hit me hard financially. I'm paying him a ton of bank. And he starts getting top finishes and podiums and stuff. Which is very realistic. For a driver of, you know, nearly 4 stars. We're doing well though. Car's repaired. Thank you, mechanics. You've done a great job again. Let's have a look at part improvement. How's everything looking? have a look. The reliability. It still needs some reliability work on some of them lesser bits and bobs. Like the gearbox and that, for example, we could do definitely with more reliability. Contract proposal for Harry Webb. Oh, here we go. What's he want? What's he want? Gomes wants a new part for his car, and he wants it before Enrique Lara. It would show the rest of the team you have plenty of confidence in me. Sadly, Gomes, I don't. I don't have confidence in you, and I certainly won't give put a part on your car before I put it on Lara's. But I will go and design a new suspension part, most definitely. Just, it'll never go near your car, because you ain't going to be driving for us much longer. So, sorry Gomes. You and your miserable sad act can do one. Yeah? Harry Webb's accepted his contract. That's brilliant. So, this is what we're going to do. We are going to fire Faith Anthony. Sorry, Faith. Time's come. The time has come to make a change. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to promote reserve driver and swap her with Gomes. We're then going to sign Harry Webb to replace Faith Anthony. There we go. Because we're going to keep Gomes as a reserve. He's not quite fired. I'm going to let his contract runs out in 3 months, so I'm going to let his contract run out. I'm not going to pay him off. I'm not going to give him the benefit of a release clause. Gomes is upset at being demoted. Oh, well, I tell you what, Gomes. If you're really that bothered about being demoted, I've got a number you can call. It's 0121-DO-1. That's right. Do you want me to repeat it for you? It's 0121-DO-1. Because Harry Webb's a better driver than you. And he's going to be my superstar. Points are only going to be... Yeah, we're going to vote against this. We don't agree with elitism in sports, where only the top get rewarded. No way. Tier 3, everybody earns points. It's going well. Votes against, votes against. Rejected. Yes. We've rejected another vote to change our sport. Well, that's it, people. That brings me to the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave your likes, leave your comments, subscribe to my channel. You're a great audience, as always. And I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.